Hi there guys, welcome to lockdown day 10. Just a quick coffee. Okay, so a few bits going on today that I need to tell you about. First of all, a little update on yesterday. We did our first virtual kettlebell class last night, the first live one, broadcast live on Zoom and Facebook Live. Good feedback, the class went really well. I think Zoom was a bit more patchy and Facebook Live was a lot smoother. So what I'm going to do when I do my kettlebell class, because I'm doing them outside as well, I'm going to broadcast via Zoom and Facebook Live. If you're on Facebook, I'd recommend doing it through Facebook Live. That seems to be the better for the sort of quality of sound and visuals. And because there was 30 people, 31 actually I found out today. So there was 31 people booked on doing the session last night, plus me, so 32 of us. And then some people joined on Facebook Live. So I think what we're going to do is I'll broadcast on both. If you're on Facebook, watch it on Facebook. It appears to be better. If you're not on Facebook, obviously link into the Zoom one, and maybe it'll make a difference. If there's fewer people on there, it might be better. I'm not 100% sure. We'll sort of see as we go. But on the whole, it went really well. It was a great session, and I'm really, feeling it today from all these presses and stuff. Yeah, my triceps are really quite sore, which is a good thing. Yeah, because I kind of had a good training effect after that yesterday. You can see I'm on my own today. I don't have Bella or Xander with me, so a nice on my own smooth session today. So first thing, all the classes are up and running now. Nikki, I think, as I'm recording this, is teaching spinning. So there's a Facebook Live going on at the moment with Nikki teaching spinning this morning, and all the classes are up and running. All the Zoom links are on MindBody, and the timetable is now set. All the PTs are running as they should be, as far as I'm aware. And if they're not for any reason, please message me or email info@uniqueresults.co.uk. I know I've got 4 virtual coaching sessions I'm doing today, and some of the other guys are doing sessions as well. Next up, we've got some exciting things happening soon. I mentioned yesterday about the session that the guys and I did with Claire Rich, who's a kind of a coach and a hypnotherapist, for all manner of things really. It can help with so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post in the post on Facebook above this video a couple of links for you just to have a little look at, things such as frequently asked questions about hypnotherapy, kind of what it's good for, what it is, what it isn't, these kind of common myths that people maybe have around it, that you're going to, like these stage hypnotist type things, you'll be clucking like a chicken and whatever else, which is obviously nothing like the reality. I'm sure everyone my kind of age remembers Paul McKenna when he first burst onto the screens in, I don't know, the 90s probably, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to post about 3 links. If you're watching this on the video, on the email that's gone out, sorry, then I'll post those links in the email, so you can start having a look at those links. Another thing that's happening is our UR online nutrition system has now been rebuilt and is much improved, and that was happening. We'd asked for that to be done before this whole sort of lockdown happened. So I'm going to be looking at that today with Nikki and Steph. We've only just got access to it ourselves, and the dietitian Mike Sweeney is going to talk us through it. So it's a good period for this to happen, because you're locked down, you're at home. You're probably going to do a bit more cooking than normal. You've got a bit more time maybe to read and that sort of thing. So it might be a good time for us to revisit the UR online nutrition system. The birds are loud today. The UR nutrition system, and really kind of try and make the most of it and get some traction with that while we're here as well. And the other thing that I wanted to say, kind of going back to what I talked about on the very first day, or the very first and second day, was I'm seeing this as an opportunity to grow, to learn, develop, and to actually make Unique Results better than it was before this kind of happened. It's very easy to get to be all doom and gloom and see all the bad things that are going on. But really, how often do we get this amount of time to actually focus and reflect and put in some background work? I read a quote the other day. It's an old quote, I know, I've read it lots of times before, but something like, when the fishing boats come out, can't go out, you know, the fishermen are repairing the nets, you know, or there's another one about, you know, sharpening the saw. So when you can't do things that you normally would do, that's the time to take a step back and reflect on things. It might be your life, it might be your relationships, it might be your finances, it might be your career, it might be your education, it might be learning a new skill, it might be improving your business, which is what I'm really trying to do, okay? So my goal is at the end of this, we come out the other end and Unique Results is giving you a better service than you've ever had before in your life, because we're going to have a hybrid model of like online training, in face-to-face training. We're still going to have the in-person community, but we're also going to have lots of other systems and lots of other resources that we're going to be building behind the scenes. So yeah, I mean, I'm fired up and I'm positive. So I hope you are too, you know, and you can kind of flip this and not be all about, you know, if you watch that news all the time, like I used to talk about a long time ago, a week ago, you know, if you're looking at the news all the time, doom and gloom, you know, you got to do what you can do, and you can only control what goes on in here and what you do. You can't control what millions of other people are doing out there, or what the government's doing, or anything like that. So yeah, it's an exciting time. So check out the links. Yeah, so check out the links on kind of the coaching and hypnotherapy type stuff. There'll be more information about that soon. I've got a team meeting with the guys today where we'll be discussing the updated online nutrition system, and the website. I'm going to speak with my web designer again later today. That's in the process of being kind of constructed with a learning portal and online courses and all that sort of thing there. So you can literally sign up for a 6-week course in kettlebells online, and all the videos are just going to be set, and you're going to have a learning syllabus, and it's going to be kind of a combination of, you know, written instruction, video, diagrams, all that sort of stuff. So whether you're a physical member of Unique Results, or whether you live, you know, 200 miles away and you can't come to us, you can still learn and develop and be a part of the community virtually, and still you know, get what we're trying to get across for people. Yeah, okay, anyway, I've gone a little bit, 7 minutes, so that's enough from me today. Have a great day, book into the classes, join in with as much as you can, and if you haven't yet had a phone call from one of the guys, you will be getting a phone call by the end of this week. I think I've got about 10 people still to call on my list, and I look forward to catching up with you very soon. Cheers.